Hello everybody and welcome to Bright Weird. I'm here at Kynance Cove tonight because I want to talk to you a little bit about magic. Now there are two main sides to magic. There's black magic and there's white magic, known as the left path and the right path, or the left pillar and the right pillar. Those who choose the right hand pillar choose to conduct their magical activities with the aim of benevolence and charity and helping others. Whereas those who choose the left hand path tend to conduct their magical activities with a more self-centered aim. Neither is good or evil. It is the magician who determines whether the magic is good or is bad. When I look at certain pictures of Buddha, Krishna, Jesus, Hermes, Baphomet, the pillars in a lodge, or the Kabbalah, I see the same thing. An encyclopaedia of symbolism to assist the sincere aspirant on the journey of the great work. The marriage of the microcosm mind with the macrocosm all. Many faiths, many images, but all the same symbolism. And the primary lesson we can take from these images is that of duality. And regarding duality, there are two paths that one can take in magic, and they're commonly known as the left path and the right path, or black magic and white magic. And despite what you may have been told, neither is good or bad. It's the wielder of the magic that is good or bad. Both paths, although different, are simply methodologies to the same destination. And to some that destination is called the great work, and to others, enlightenment. In Thelema, the destination is defined as those spiritual practices leading to the mystical union of the self and the all. With respect to the philosophy of left-hand and right-hand path, white magic is the benevolent counterpart to the malevolent black magic. It should be noted that there are several ways to spell magic. Magic with a K has been used for hundreds of years. In The History of Magic, published in 1657, magic was spelt with a K, and it was also spelt with a K in the Complete History of Magic, Sorcery and Witchcraft, published in 1715. But it was the occultist Aleister Crowley who brought the K spelling into the mainstream. Crowley spelt magic with a K for several reasons. To differentiate his occult workings from that of theater who pulled rabbits from hats, to add a sixth letter, tying the name to the six-sided hexagram. And K is also the 11th number of the alphabet, 11 being of great significance to the workings of Aleister Crowley. As previously stated, there are two types of magic, white and black. White magic has traditionally been referred to as the use of psychological and supernatural powers for selfless purposes. And what do I mean when I say supernatural powers? Well, I refer to areas of science not taught in regular schools. Wonder and majesty beyond the imagination of the firmly skeptical or well-conditioned masses. Practitioners of white magic have been given titles such as wise men or wise women, healers, white witches or wizards. Many of these people have claimed to have an ability to do such things because of a knowledge or power that was passed to them through a hereditary line, or by some event that happened to them in their life. White magic is practiced through healing and blessing and charms, incantations and prayers and songs. White magic is about benevolence and charity. It's about helping others. Blessed are those who receive, as well as them who give. If white magic concentrates on benevolence, then black magic can be considered to be more self-centered in its aims. Black magic is many things, but at the simplest level, it's about personal gain. Just like white magic, black magic uses psychological and supernatural powers to manipulate one's internal self and the world we see around us. Albeit in this, the left path, the aim is to satisfy the individual. One of the more famous black magicians was Aleister Crowley, who delved deeply into the ritualistic activities of black magic. Crowley stated, "Every intentional act is an act of magic." A large part of Crowley's work involved the summoning of entities. Call them what you will: angels, demons, aliens, jinn, genie, goblins, fairies, ghosts, all beings that exist in realms just out of the reach of your eyes and ears. Summoning, also known as evocation, is the intentional act of contacting entities or beings from other dimensions, both internal and external to you. My advice is do not attempt this without a good deal of research. If you call forward a great power without protection or knowing how to banish, you may get yourself into all sorts of psychological trouble. Long before popular culture invented aliens, during a ritual called the Amalantrah Workings, Aleister Crowley summoned something that he called the Lamb, who looked very much like what we now call grey aliens. And regarding other rituals that Crowley conducted, if you're a fan of Led Zeppelin or the Loch Ness Monster, you should perhaps research Berliskin House and the Abramelin ritual. Magic is such a vast and majestic subject, and this today is just an overview to the duality of magic. And like I said, magic is not good or bad, irrespective of the path you choose to take. It is the practitioner who is good or bad. And we should also remember that what's good and what's bad is relative to the observer. I personally believe that the best place to understand magic from is from the center. Become the middle pillar between white and black and find balance before practicing either. It is said that that which you put into the world through magic will come back on you threefold. Now let that be a lesson and a warning. And remember the great axiom: with great power comes great responsibility.